So I've been getting some comments lately about my coffee machine video, about how you can't really see the screen very well. My microphone quality is pretty bad in that video as well, and it's not the most simple, I guess. And I really tried very hard to make it simple, but I am coming back with this brand new video so that I can really help you guys make your coffee machines super easy and way better than before. So I've decided to remake this video, but I'm going to split all of the more complicated steps into separate videos that will be sort of like part 2s, 3s, and 4s, because there are going to be 6 videos connected to this. But I just want you guys to know that if you just watch this video, it's really all you need to get started to make your coffee machines. So with that out of the way, I'm going to teach you guys how to make the perfect coffee machine for any cafe. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you grab a little block right here, size it however you would like, make it a little tall, and anchor it. Alright, that's all you do. Next, we're going to name this part Touch Part. And then inside of it, we are going to put a script. So first thing I'm going to have you do is local new name equals local new name and local current name. Gonna capitalize some stuff because of the OCD, you feel me? So for new name, this is going to be the new name that your cup gets named once the cup touches. Hold on a second, my dog's starting to bark. Okay, my dog's gonna be part of the recording now. Everyone say hi to Cody. Anyways, so new name is going to be the name that your cup gets named to, and current name is the name of your cup. So I'm just going to have you name your cup. You can have it be coffee cup, whatever you want, but put the name there. For new name, we are just going to do with an easy coffee. All right. Next, I'm going to do a little separation of my script between my variables and my function. So next, we're going to do TP, local TP equals script.parent. This gets the script's parent, which is the touch part, and TP just stands for touch part. So this will be the part that our coffee cup touches. So we're going to do TP.touched, connect function, and then we're going to put HIT, hit. All right. So what this does is whenever this part is touched, it will run whatever is inside of this function. That's all this does. And this variable is just whatever touches it. So this creates a little, it's a parameter, but it creates a mini variable inside of the function. So say your player's arm runs into it, hit will be registered as the player's arm. Does that make sense? Right. So we don't want to change your player's names, your player's name or your player's arm's name to coffee cup. To coffee, we want to name it. We want to name the cup. So we gotta get a if statement in here. So we gotta do if hit.parent. So colon is a tool. So this is the first one that I always do. You don't have to do this, but I like to do it just to be safe. So is a tool, it checks to see, so whenever a part touches a object, the thing that is touching the object is the part, not the actual tool. So if we go into the starter pack and we grab the cup, this handle will be the thing that's touching it, not the cup. So we get this, which is actually touching our touch part, and we get the top of it, which is the cup, to make sure that that is a tool. So the hit is registered as the handle, and we need to make sure that it is a part. So that is part 1. So the next thing we're going to do and hits.parent.name equals two equal signs current name. and then we'll add a then at the end and click enter, and this new end will come up at the end. And this just sees if this tool has the same name as current name, which is cup. So this was from a previous tutorial, so I'm just going to delete that. We're not going to use that anymore. All right. So next thing we want to do is we want to type in hit.parent.name equals $1 = new name. And that is all you have to do to create your coffee machine. All right. So the next thing, so we're going to keep that here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a simple coffee cup. So over here, I have the advanced mesh, like the advanced mesh pack. This is free. A lot of people use it. It just gives you some meshes so you can make builds a lot easier. You know, I was able to make all of these machines just using this little pack. So we're going to use this little vase to create a coffee cup. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. We're going to call this mesh part handle. Now we're going to workspace. Tool. We're going to name this tool cup. We want to click on this, grab the handle, and we're going to drag it up and put it inside of the cup. Now you're going to install a plugin that I have in the description below. It is called the Tool Grip Editor by Clone Trooper 1019, and this just helps you change where the cup goes in the hand. So we're going to click on that while selecting this tool, Edit Tool Grip, and we're going to edit where the hand goes. And that's all we use this for. We can also rotate. We can also rotate where we want the hand to go, etc. This just tells the game where to put our tool. So once we do that, we get this cup and we're going to float it up into the air, and we're going to unanchor it. Whoops. Unanchor the cup, and then we're going to go down and we are going to turn Can Collide off. We're going to go onto the cup and we're going to turn off Can Be Dropped. So once we do that, we are going to drag the cup into our starter pack, and we're going to play the game. We're going to test it out. So once we're here, we have our coffee cup, and we're going to go over here and we are going to put it in here, and boom, names it coffee. And that's the whole thing. That's all you got to do. So I made this, like, the original video was to make this coffee cup super easy to create recipes with, and it's still that way. It just doesn't have the extra liquid stuff that I did in the original video. That will be in part 2. But if you want to create recipes, you just change current name to coffee, and say you want to make an ice machine. You can do iced coffee, and then whenever the cup touches coffee, so say you get that original cup, you put it into the coffee machine, and then you want to get ice, you put it into this new thing, make sure it's named coffee and iced coffee, and that's all you got to do, and it creates recipes for you. So all you got to do is know what recipes you want, and then you put them into the script that I've made for you guys. So that's all you got to do. Come back for part 2 if you want to learn how to make liquid appear in your cup. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys at part 2, hopefully, because this is the bare minimum that you need for your coffee game, but the part 2 will just make it one step better. And that's all it really is. It's just the coolness factor. If you don't need that liquid, then you're fine. But if you want the liquid, then come see me in part 2. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.